right, everybody, welcome to Friday. Welcome to the new moon in Scorpio. I hope you're doing great. 9 degrees of Scorpio, as I recall. So if you have any planets at 9 degrees of Scorpio, be prepared. This is going to be some strong energy. All the moons we've had for a past couple months, obviously the eclipses and supermoons. We're going to have a supermoon later this month. This new moon in Scorpio with that 9-degree energy just feels like deep and private to me, and like something that you finally admit to yourself, something that you finally go, oh yeah, and it like takes you through this transformational process. It's all good though. That's exactly what needs to happen. Good fortune to come in. That's what needs to happen. Earth energy there. New life. Oh yeah. This is what I'm talking about. Lucky. All right. As we're moving, we are in Scorpio time, moving towards Sagittarius time. There is something that needs your attention. Okay. Because I feel like there is good fortune and money trying to come through. And it's kind of like you just have to have some kind of aha moment or some kind of acceptance. I'm going to say acceptance. Acceptance of something that is the only thing that's standing between you and a new life. The acceptance of something. All right, so let's see where we're going here. Okay. Oh, wow. Scorpio underneath. The Death card. See, 6 of Swords. Just acceptance. Just accept it. Queen of Wands, yeah. 5 of Pentacles and the High Priestess. Absolutely a sense of, I'm almost there. Like I'm almost there. I'm almost available for this aha moment. I feel like this new moon's going to do it for you. Okay, so this is a full moon later on, this Cancerian energy of the High Priestess. And there's, new moons are about planting seeds, but I feel like you can't plant the seeds if you're not adequately understanding what seeds you're planting. And that's being impeded by not accepting of something. Like, I remember a long time ago having a person in my life that I was really interested in having them be, I just was like, when I'm doing the tarot readings, I'm like, when are we getting married? When are we getting married? When are we getting married? And the readings would always be like, what? Because my question should have been, who is this person to me? That's the first thing I needed to know before I was like ready to, go toward this person in a big way, in a committed kind of way. And that's what I think is happening here. There's something about understanding what story you're telling yourself about a situation and recognizing when that's real and when that's not. And not in a manifesting kind of way, but it's sort of like other people get to have a vote. And if there's something that's just like, yeah, we're just going to skate through this. We're just going to, this is going to happen. And then this is going to happen. Then this is going to happen. But like other people are involved in this. And like, are you consulting them at all? Like, do they know that that's what's happening? So I just feel like there's something here about that it's like time to accept something. There's the Temperance card going towards Sagittarius time, which is very abundant and expansive. 9 of Swords. King of Wands. King and Queen of Wands here. I feel like some of you are afraid to want something. You're afraid to say, I want a partner, or I want abundance, or I just feel like there's a sense of like, if I say it out loud, then it's not going to happen. This kind of negative manifesting idea. 8 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, Lovers. It's your choice. But something needs to be accepted first. Like you're definitely going in the direction of something wonderful. This new life, this Sagittarian, Gemini, Leo kind of expansiveness here. But you've got to go through this Scorpio energy first. And hold on. Ten of Cups. Look at that. King of Cups and the Four of Wands. I see a lot of beautiful energy here. The thing that's impeding this, the acceptance part, okay, so that's one thing. The second thing that's impeding this new life is, do I deserve it? Five of Pentacles. Maybe I feel like I'm not good enough for this life that I really want to create. And so I'm manifesting from a place of like, yeah, kind of like, I don't deserve this, but please bring it to me thing. And then there's this Nine of Swords of like, what if I don't get it? I don't want it. I don't want it enough because I'm afraid I'm not going to get it. So you're not putting in like enough manifesting energy toward it because there's so much fear around not getting it. Now, this is Leo and Sagittarius energy. This is really beautiful action-oriented energy. We do have a lot of, we have Mars in Cancer and Pluto in Capricorn. So there is this kind of square energy going, or oppositional energy about nurturing behavior versus kind of get out there in the world, like hiding in the house or hiding from my success, hiding from, because this is very apt, I think, that Five of Pentacles. What are you hiding from? Like the thing you truly want to create, because it's possible that the thing you're hiding from, the reason you're hiding from it is okay, do I deserve it? But also, how arrogant is that for me to ask? When there's other people on this earth that are having so much trouble, there's other people that don't have half of what I have, and I'm asking for more, like, how dare I, kind of a thing. And I just get the feeling that Saturn, Saturn's going to be going direct in the middle of this month. And Saturn has been retrograde in Pisces for a while now. And so there's a diving deep into a spiritual well kind of a thing, and like seeing my wounds and working with my wounds and my, new moon, the new moon in Scorpio, my wounds. But it's kind of like, this is lightening up energy. All right. And this is about like, okay, nobody's perfect. The opposite of something, let's see, what was I going to say? The opposite of dysfunctional is not perfect, it's functional. The opposite of someone who has flaws, I mean, there is no such thing as perfect. None of us are. And it's like there's an okayness about that. There's something here that's like, I feel like all this time I've been trying to be perfect, but like there's an acceptance of, well, I'm not perfect, and I'm okay the way I am, and it's still okay for me to manifest, and it's still okay for me to ask for love and for joy and for happiness and all those things, even if I have a good life. Like, you don't have to be worried that this is too much for me to ask. I get that feeling that there's a definite sense of, oh, wow, this is too much for me to ask. And because it's the 10 of Cups, right? Too much for me to ask. So that's that 9 of Swords here and that 5 of Pentacles. Fool. 7 of Wands. This is what other people stuck in your head here. 2 of Wands. Other people, 9 of Pentacles. This a rebuilding of self-confidence, a rebuilding of joy, a rebuilding of happiness, a rebuilding of my self-esteem, a rebuilding of my whole life. 8 of Wands and 8 of Pentacles is about building my life. Once I accept that I'm not perfect and that I'm, doing the best that I can, and I really have, positive intention, I'm not, manipulating anybody. I'm doing what I need to do. I'm doing what I'm here to do. Good enough. Good enough. That's what's going to bring you forward. And I like this energy of it's your choice, right? It's your choice. This Lover's card says there's nothing stopping you. Look at this. 10 of Cups, the King of Cups, and the 4 of Wands. There's nothing stopping you. All right. There's nothing stopping you. So, energy of this new moon. This feels like a rebirth. Okay. Like we've gone through the dark night of the soul. This is a rebirth. Yeah. 9 of Cups. Look at that. 6 of Pentacles. Strength card. Page of Cups, man. This is the aftermath of the dark night of the soul. I get the feeling that some of you have been through a couple dark nights of the soul, and you're just kind of like a little shell-shocked maybe, but like, okay, like this is fine. I don't want to ruffle anyone's feathers by asking for more. So I'm like, just keep your head down. But Spirit is saying to you, there's a new life waiting. There's a new expansion waiting. This good fortune coming in, new life, lucky, all about it. Look at this 9 of Cups, the Strength card, the Page of Cups. I get the feeling that this has to do with Cancer in, Mars in Cancer. Because Mars in Cancer, I was just talking to my astrology group right before I'm doing this reading. And it was sort of like this, I don't know, kind of energy. This very like Mars getting kind of jammed up with all these feelings. And this is Cancerian energy about all that stuff. And Cancer, Mars doesn't particularly like being there. So there's just a feeling of, I can't get out of my own way. I can't. And this is about, you may be kind of assigning this to you as like a, this is how it's going to be thing, rather than it's just a chapter. Dark Night of the Soul, just a chapter. Okay. It's just a chapter. So we're moving forward. And I feel like when that happens, there's going to be, Mars is going into Leo next week. That's a much happier, joyful, expansive kind of energy. That's going to feel a lot better to you. So let's keep going and see where we're going with this. I do feel that I see Gemini here. I see Leo. I see Cancer. I see more Leo, Sagittarius, more Cancer, Scorpio. This all starts now. This is just a chapter. It's not who you are. All right. This 5 of Pentacles and 9 of Swords. We're moving forward. All right. So if you've been stressed or feeling stuck or whatever, it's just a chapter. All right, let's keep going. If this is your reading, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to look at what you don't see coming. I'll get a little bit more into the astrology of November. The readings are going up right now for all the zodiac signs. My astrology group next month is going to be both of you guys together, both the twin flame and the regular astrology. And we are going to talk about spiritual path. Same thing in Pathfinders. All right. Link is below if you want to continue with this reading. See you over there. All right. I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.